going to use that one.
And when you hit it, did it go meow?
And now the parents people think the Greenville campus is weird.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not recording.
You should see what she did to the mouse.
Yeah.
That's why she's been banned from having dogs in her house. Okay. Almost there. Okay.
Frontier.
Yes. These are the, as you well know, the honors and action themes. 1 through 9. Have you got them? Have you ever seen them? Okay. Well, now you've seen them. That's all right. So there are 9 themes. And in Sulphur Springs, I will not reveal their results until after this. But they have already kind of said which theme they like.
All 2 of them.
All 2 of them. So you outvote them.
Yeah.
So if you want to pick that's why I'm not telling you what theme they wanted. All righty. Theme number 1. Nature of the quest. Anyone in favor of theme 1?
You get 3 votes, right?
You get 3 votes. Theme 1. Okay, we got a big nod.
First, second, and third. Do we get probably?
Duh.
What's the
Ideas and ideologies as frontiers. 2?
That was my number 2.
I was kind of wondering where we're going with. I mean, like I know
Should
what
we do
themes
our
are,
number
but what kind of
ones?
ideas?
Well, right now we're not even worrying about where we're going. We're just seeing, basically right now it's like on vacation. You're deciding you want to go in the Western Hemisphere.
I may not even be on the right track thinking about that one, so
That's
that's just an
fine.
option.
That was my third
So I get
option.
3 votes for number 2. And again, you get 3 votes, so. And it doesn't have to be in order 1, 2, or 3, as far as which ones you like the most. Trois, quest of human expression.
Oh, I think I chose,
Okay, we got 2. 4,
No, I didn't.
exploring the natural
That was one of
environment.
your ones.
Maybe that's what
Got 1. You get 3 votes.
Okay, change the 2 to 1.
Being very specific, man.
Team Thor. 4.
Team Thor.
Team Thor.
Team.
We had 2, right? Okay.
Made a big difference.
Team 5. Celestial frontiers. 1, 2, 3. Star Trekians.
They just want to watch Star Wars in our movie night.
Actually, that does sound kind of cool. I might come back to that one.
Okay. Frontiers and temporal and spatial physics.
Or physics, just
No nerds.
Yeah, okay.
Well, we're nerds, but we're not that
We
nerdy.
won't tell Mr. Blue. We won't tell Mr. Blue over in Sulphur Springs. Health and medicine as frontiers. 1, 2, 3,
Go twice.
4, 5. Only 1.
Oh.
This is not a cumulative voting system. Theme 8. Exploring political economy. No. 5. Can't count myself. That's wrong. And theme 9. Borders and boundaries.
doesn't sound fun.
It doesn't even. I don't know what that is.
You can do what you
It
can
could be any kind of border or any kind of boundary.
Some personal
Personal
boundaries.
boundaries.
It could be personal boundaries, social boundaries, ethical boundaries,
Digital line stuffers.
Yeah.
political boundaries, ethical boundaries,
Yeah.
moral boundaries.
Yeah, moral needs to be a good one.
Yeah. So, 1. All right. Okay, well, we definitely can get rid of
T1.
Let's see how many erasers I can throw around today.
You throw away that marker.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so we're down more or less to 7. For theme 3, which again was the quest of human expression. Anyone want to change over to that? Or how should we do this? should we look at the ones that have the most number of votes and then kind
I
of?
would say so. Take the ones that have the most number.
Okay, so we'll get rid of the ones.
Is he knocking down to 4?
Okay.
Yeah, take the 2 out and the 1 out.
Anything less than 3 is gone. And you can't even tell it's 3. Wow. Okay. So really, the only ones that are left are this one, this one, this one, and this one. So we got 4. Should we
You want to do another vote?
and
Yeah.
see if it changes for those 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
That-
plan.
Does that sound fair? Okay. Team number
Number
2. Theme number 2. Ideas and ideologies of frontier. Anyone?
We changed our minds.
That wasn't one of my top ones.
Yeah, that was like,
Okay.
better than physics.
Physics.
Theme, I got it right. Number 5. Celestial frontiers. 1, 2,
Are you going again?
3. Yeah, we're going again. So 3. So we still got the same 3. Okay. Let's see. Team number 7. We'll just forget about theme. So number 7, health and medicine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're getting the same votes. Okay, I guess we're gonna get rid of number 5.
What about 8?
It's between 7
It's between 7
Yeah,
and
it
8.
really did.
Yeah, I still want 8 since I was in my head.
Okay. So either political economy or health and medicine. So think for a second. You get 1 vote this time. Theme number 7, health and medicine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we have a winner.
Sorry, I hate politics. No offense.
Hey, government teacher. I mean, just
Yeah,
got
I'm next. I had him for history.
Can you help me for a second?
Yeah.
Hurting. Thank you.
That's why I took it with you though. Because you make it,
You make it
a
stink
little bit
less.
more.
Less
yes.
painful.
Exactly. So theme number 8. 1. Okay, I guess we are going with theme number 7 then.
Right.
Anyone feel this is an unfair way of picking a theme? Speak now or forever hold your
The
unfairness.
ideas that they thought about him.
Well, we'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into that. This is just saying this is where we're going to at least begin the process of looking for themes.
I
Right.
said we watch House each time.
Okay, just for the record, Sulphur Springs picked theme number 7 as well.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Were they?
So,
Okay.
all 2 of them.
I'll do it.
All 2 of them. So, as far as these 2 campuses, now we gave them the option, so we'll give you the option on whether, since we picked the same theme, do we want to work cooperatively or collaboratively with Sulphur Springs, or do you want to develop your own project / theme / whatever, and they develop their own project / theme, whatever, and then we bring the 2 together and we pick which one is better.
I like the last part because it'd be kind of hard to talk.
Lessons, yeah.
As long as they don't slow us down.
Yeah.
Okay? So, your job now is for everyone by next week, because we're running out of time already. I mean, it's sad to say this, but we're running out of time. We're at the middle, getting to the end of February. Your job for next week is to go to the Honors in Action Guide, which is at ptk.org, and read the 2 pages that are there, roughly, on theme number 7. Okay. Read what it says, and then let's start brainstorming about what we want to do with that theme.
Should they start looking for articles?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. What we kind of need to do is just, first is just kind of, saying, okay, how and why did you choose a particular theme? Who, and then engage in the research, blah, 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 blah.
Is this part of our project? What I was
working on?
No,
Okay.
no, this is,
I can try that in.
yeah, but no, this is the big Honors Society project. It has nothing to do with individual campuses and what they may or may not do as far as society at large. This is just to make us different. No offense to anybody, and make sure this is on clear audio here. No offense to any other group, but this type of thing is what makes the Honor Society different than the Blend Club, different than student government, different than the Eco Club, anything like that. We are doing academic things. So that's what this is about, and that's what makes us an honor society. So that's what we're going to be doing with this particular project, is making ourselves into an honor society. And if we get really, really good at this, I have no idea where Nerd Nation is going to be next year. You'll tell us when you go to San Antonio.
I know.
Yeah, you'll find out, because the last slide they will say is, see you in, and they'll announce where next year's conference will be. But if we can do a pretty good project on this, there is a possibility that they will say one of the 50 best chapters in the country / universe who did an Honors in Action project was Beta Zeta, Paris Junior College. And we go nuts. And we get to go up on a stage, and it's one of those where you get like a 10-second photo opportunity, because they keep calling up chapters. But you get to stand, and then you're off the stage. But it's cool because there's 4,000 people that are sitting in their chairs wishing that they were you, because you got to go up and have your picture taken and get a plaque for having one of the best Honors in Action projects in the universe.
And it goes with it.
Exactly. So, that's our assignment for the next week. So, that's the big thing today. Let's see, we got 2 other little things. Did you...
I spoke with Kelvin, Kelvin Brown. He is the youth minister over Arms of Hope for the Bowles campus. What he basically needs is a couple of weekday dates and weekend day dates that we would be available for a service project. He's wanting us to gear more towards manual service instead of just putting something together and saying, here you go, this is what we contributed. Actually be on campus, to be seen. They will provide us with lunch. So they make a big deal about it whenever we come on campus, when we have visitors come on campus. But he needs to know like how many people will be there for sure the day of, just so he can prepare for lunch. And then after we tell him like what dates we can work with, then he'll figure out what project would be best suited for us. So it could be anything from helping gardening. I know they were talking about some garden, like we were actually going to have a garden for the families and things like that to grow and all that good stuff. I know that there's a lot of new construction going on, new cottages being built and things like that. And there's some remodels going on in the older buildings. Bowles Home was actually originally established as an orphanage, so a lot of those buildings are very old, like really need an update kind of thing. So it could be, we could, be painting, we could be planting, we could, you never know. But there's a lot of opportunities. There's always stuff to do. But they do want to make a big deal about it, and he's extremely excited about us doing this.
Then I guess we should ask, is there a motion that we would like to help Arms of Hope? We have a motion. Seconded?
Sure.
Okay, any discussion? Then I guess we vote on all those in favor of a potential project with Arms of Hope. Either raise your hand or say aye. Any opposed? Okay. So your second assignment for next week, beside looking at theme number 7, just making sure you're still with me here, is to bring a calendar with you next week and see if we can find a day or days that most of us are are able to go to Quinlan and we're talking about an entire day? We're talking about a couple hours?
It could be like a 9 to noon kind of thing. Like we could, get there in the morning, do our service, and then have lunch. It would be a lot of the probably mostly residential, like house parents and things like that would be there for the luncheon, just to meet you and thank you, things like that. And then you could go on with your ways, but I know if you're opposed to taking photos, they take a lot of pictures. I'm just telling you.
If you're in the witness protection.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or if you're wanted for something.
Because that helps them in marketing and getting more donors to, big donors. So any potential that they have for media, then they take it.
You're saying this needs to be a weekday?
No,
Or
he said to
week.
pick a couple, like two different dates during the week and 2 different dates during the weekend that we would be available. And, if we can decide, if we can kind of agree on, okay, well, weekday will work better for all of us, the majority of us, or a weekend would work better. We'll decide. But yeah, he just wants to see like whether or not we would rather do a week or a weekend. And it's just one day, but it can be 2 days. It doesn't matter. I mean,
It's hard to do weekdays. It's school.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's,
what I'm thinking.
yeah.
School and work would be hard to do weekdays.
Like
Weekends
Friday,
would be better.
Like
for
a
me,
Saturday
with the-
morning to afternoon type thing.
Right.
Yeah.
The whole reason why I'm able to come to school during the week is because I work every weekend, so I just have Mondays and Wednesdays off.
Really? Yeah. And,
So
and that's the
bring-
other
well, I
thing.
work-
Bring a calendar and we'll see where
Yeah.
the majority and
And he said, if not everybody can attend, that's fine. You'll, obviously your group will still get credit for it, and you'll still be acknowledged as far as, but it's not.
do we want to play well with others? Or are we loners? The reason why I was suggesting, I think Chance, you're in the Eco Club. If we were doing a gardening or landscaping kind of project, that might be something that we could ask the Eco Club if they would be interested in joining in with us. Because that's kind of what the Eco Club is all about. So, would you mind asking either Mr. White or Mr. Rutherford or Mr. Chastain if they would be interested in joining with us in this project?
Yeah, I have a meeting today with them, so I can ask
Okay,
them.
ask them if they're interested. Tell them we'll give them partial credit for helping us. Because since Phi Theta Kappa gets the lead.
No, 100%.
Do you want the website link just so that they can look and see what kind of organization it is?
For those?
It's armsofhope.org.
So,
Armsofhope.org, and it's
So-
the Bowles campus.
bring a schedule with you next week, yes, sir.
I'll get it from you.
So Wally Jeffers said that, because we were thinking about doing women's in need, weren't we?
Yes.
Or not? Well, Wally Jeffers said they need like toiletry items, like shampoo and stuff like that.
I
Okay.
forwarded
For-
the emails from Women in Need too.
Like for fish.
Okay.
Oh, were you doing women in
fish
need?
or
stuff?
Women in Need?
I would say fish. That's what they need.
You said Women in Need.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I said, are we
Okay.
doing it?
Play it
Because
back.
fish needs the same.
Okay.
Well, I'm saying was
What I
fish
meant
needs the
was-
same stuff that women in need would need.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do they
So
do the Easter baskets too?
does what?
The fish?
Do they do Easter baskets? I didn't ask them
okay.
So we could, if we wanted to, do an end of the semester kind of toiletry drive.
That would be fairly easy. I mean, Dollar Tree has.
Or you go to the Walmart and you buy the little sample or the
Yeah.
travel size, excuse me,
Yeah.
travel size.
Yeah.
And he was
Would
gonna-
you mind getting back to Mr. Jeffries and to Women in Need and see specific, if there's sizes or specific products?
They just said cleaning supplies of any type, cleaning supplies, toiletry items. They said that diapers too, asked about those, and
Okay. Would you see if
Yeah,
fish
more
could
specific.
use that, yeah,
Yeah.
if they would be amenable to cleaning supplies and diapers that go along with toiletries?
Women in Need actually donates to Arms of Hope too.
Really?
Okay.
I mean, so it kind of ties in.
Okay.
It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
definitely. So let's, for next week, if you guys can tie in with that, and then we'll see about doing something after spring break. Maybe end of April, do a kind of a drive to present it at the end of the semester. Does that sound all right? I know things are going well with the drug-free Greenville.
I did bring up at the last meeting that we would like the honor of having our own work team responsible for a certain project.
Cool.
There was a little bit of hesitancy on their side because who knows how many people we're going to be able to bring. If it's a job that takes 20 people and we got 5.
That's true. Tell them if they give us a job and tell us how many people they need, we will as close to guarantee that number of people as we can provide.
Okay.
Because I think I can make a better sell job to the other instructors.
Sure.
Saying, if you really want your students to get extra credit bonus, here's something where you know you're giving them extra credit and bonus, and they're going to be doing something to earn that extra credit bonus.
So you'll be giving your government class bonus points.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
I thought you said that.
You forget, we have an exam coming up on Monday.
I don't want to hear it.
You probably should have said this after the exam.
I already know I'm going to need it.
Oh boy.
Even if it's a job that takes 20 people and we only have 10, you can still be a component for that job.
That's perfect. That's
Yeah.
perfect. But again, if we could at the very least set aside and say, if we had 10 people, give those 10 people this job.
Right.
And instead of us showing up and we show up with a group of 20 of us, and there's 30 other volunteers, and the 30 other volunteers nudge us out of the way, and we're standing there going, this is fun.
Yeah.
Because especially a Friday night, I mean, you guys are young.
Oh,
We're young at heart.
Exactly.
Second that.
Well, I don't even know about that. But most of you are young, and Friday nights are still, even if you do nothing, Friday nights are Friday nights. And so, just something sacred about having a Friday night where you can do your own stuff. And if you give up a Friday night to come do something and there's nothing for you to do, then you feel good about it.
I need the
Maybe that's just me, but my mentality is if I'm going to do something, I want to do exactly. Instead of showing up and standing there going, okay, oh, you've already got that covered? Cool. Do you need some help? No, you got it? Okay, cool. I'm over here if you need me. You know, if you need some help, come let us know. See, we're here. I mean, it's almost like the day laborers folks that you see at McKinney. Yeah, well, we need to work, we need a job, and we're lined up here, and no one comes by. So,
Other than that, what we were trying to do is have an information booth right
Yes.
before spring break, and
we were saying March 1st, tentatively. Is that still a good date?
March 1st?
We were talking to, or I'm sorry, March 10th.
March 10th.
March
That's
10th.
what I had. Just give me one moment on the actual dates. The Benita Malone, who heads up Drug Free Greenville, would like to be here and bring along information about drug awareness.
Okay.
We need to coordinate the date once we have one nailed down so she can plan around it.
I don't have my calendar with me. What day of the week is March 10th?
Tuesday.
Could we move it to March 11th then, instead of March
I
10th?
don't see why not.
Then why don't we say for our March 11th meeting of Phi Theta Kappa in this room, invite Ms. Malone to come and to talk to us, and if we do some posters and flyers, then it can be open to anybody who wants to come in and hear about what Drug Free Greenville is about
In this room.
in this room.
Okay.
So we'd make it, let's say 12:25. So 12:25 on the 11th. Then if you would go ahead and extend an invitation to Ms. Malone and say, we can pretty much guarantee at the very least 11 of us or so. At least 10 people to come. And if she says that's not enough, then say we can guarantee you at least 10 people.
Minimum.
But we maybe, if we do some flyers and things, we can attract a few other, so drag friends, enemies, whomever into it. You know. So if that's all right, we'll do something on the 11th.
Yeah, actually, since you brought it up, I did come up with a rough draft for a flyer. I don't know what we have as far as red ink. I've got red felt tip marker. Just
Yeah.
something to add color to it.
Yeah, we can do that black and white.
Yeah.
So that's not a problem.
Probably just like red marker pointing an arrow, just something to give it a little bit of.
Yeah. Send me a PDF version of that and I'll print some stuff out.
I've got banner paint
Okay.
for cheer stuff, so I've already got it read.
Now, while this is going around, we also got email back from the Red Cross. They're able to bring the bloodmobile down here.
Okay.
I don't know if most of the work is on them, but we just have to promote it. I don't really see what we need to do.
You might want to, I cannot remember the new last name now, but Nicole Balcom is the old last name.
Oh, right.
Lorraine, thank you. You might want to check with Miss Lorraine, Miss Balcom, Nicole, because she has been the person here the last several semesters that when Carter Blood Care did a blood drive, she has been the faculty liaison. So if you want to check, if you would check with her.
What's
Lorraine is the last name.
Lorraine? Okay, on this campus?
Yes. She's blonde-haired math teacher. Usually you can find her out in the back smoking. She's always wearing PJC. If you see
Hat. And usually a hat,
a
yeah.
hat, she's usually got a baseball cap on and something that has PJC on it. That's her.
And a slushie.
Yeah. And just say Nicole. Ask for Nicole, and 92 people will point her to you.
Okay.
But just to see if there's any kind of coordination that she would be, and also to make sure that they don't have something for Carter Blood Care already lined up,
Right.
because we don't want to do Red Cross Carter blood war in our market.
The budget.
So, okay.
Okay, May 1st is the setup, May 2nd is the walk. Now, I came up with a Facebook event page, just in case anybody wants to see this information. Problem is, with Facebook, you get a URL that's like 20 alphanumeric characters.
Yeah.
So it's tiny, excuse me, tiny URL, DFG PJC 2015. Unless somebody thinks we should go through Bitly.
No. I guess we're going to have to dismiss you because I have I'm an eager government.